All right. It's almost dark, and I have to hurry up. Okay. This is numbers continued. Okay. So once you get those numbers and you understand how many times it takes to do something or what number you're in, remember we're in a matrix. So there's different levels to this. And those numbers feed into the small and the big. And in all of these completions, it could complete a different season. So now you got seasons that correlate with each other. It's deep. This is what you call hypnotic rhythm. This is what you see when you look at stocks. When you look at stocks on the year versus the month versus the day versus the hour. Okay? That is just the way it is. To the minute of doing these things. And the way it ripples. It ripples. It correlates in and out. Hypnotic rhythm. It's deep. So these meanings correlate with each other. And you can, in some sense, kind of predict, but you can't always predict because sometimes you might be expecting it to be a 5, but if you wait around, you can actually miss what it is that you was trying to get. If you miss it, it might not be a 5 at that moment. It may be a 6 that comes into your moment because you were waiting, that has something to do with correlation of time and patience and eagerness, that has a whole nother meaning to whatever it is you anticipated. That's how exact it reads. So if you try to predict it, you're just going to end up messing your stuff up. You have to see it when it happens and then go back in your mind, like, what is the historical meaning? All right, not so much the future, but you can expect sometimes, something to happen around X, Y, and Z. I just don't know the day or hour. You know what I'm talking about? So I'm just letting you know that it is real. Okay, so moving forward, and that was confirmation to me from the spirit, because my sense of mind told me one thing that led me to another. So it must have correlated with something that happened with somebody who is listening, who knows my path and course, okay? Who knew something else, or in some way I know it correlates with my future of what I will need to do, but this was something deeper. It pinged as if, meaning there's someone else paying attention to this as well. You might think that it's nothing, but it's something, and that's for real. All right, so this is how the matrix is. There's no pause button. All right, there's no pause. So what you experience in the time of you experiencing it is a correlation to whatever it is that you were supposed to experience based on what you had already done in that. So the significance runs together. That's how deep it is. You can't stop it. That's why hypnotic rhythm is powerful. All right, it correlates all the way down into numbers when you're writing numbers, when you're numbering whatever it is that you're thinking. Well, first, what's the first thing in my mind? Second thing in my mind? Third thing in my mind? Fourth thing in my mind? Okay, it actually means something to you and what you need. I mean, it's just deep. It's stupid deep. It's crazy. All right?